have a champion. We have a challenger. We have a referee from the back. Why wait? Let's make it happen right now.
I'm happy you're back, but we ain't doing this right now. You see, Joe Alonzo's the main eventer. We're gonna do this on my time. You understand? You got that?
Oh, and Joe Alonzo tries to fire a shot, but Trey Miguel had it scouted, and we have what looks to be an AAW Championship match officially underway. Trey Miguel, this is his first match back since that broken kneecap, and the former TNA X-Division Champion looking to claim AAW Gold.
We're doing this now?
Referee Nate Speckman now calling for Joe Alonzo to get back into the ring. Now charging in, Alonzo gets caught. Now a Greco-Roman knuckle lace as Trey Miguel scales the buckles, flips, lands on his feet. Deep arm drag sends Alonzo into the ropes. Trey Miguel has not missed a step. Bandera up and over to the outside. Alonzo now charges in. Snaps the leg, but gets caught with a kick on the way back around. Shoulder thrust into the AAW champion, now wrenches the arm and drives it over that top rope. Trey Miguel is not missing a beat, Kevin Keller.
Oh, that got interesting.
Yeah, you almost found yourself in a precarious way there.
Yes, I did.
And the Fresh Prince of Midair, sizing both Marcellus and the AAW champion up on the outside, and puts the brakes on. We saw, Trey Miguel when he came out, obviously fired up. There's a, our well wishes are with Jake Christ right now. Jake Christ was a mentor, a trainer to Trey Miguel early on in his career. Opened the door for him to come here to AAW. So I think he's wrestling with a little bit more piss and vinegar, if you will.
Absolutely a concerning situation with Jake as well from earlier tonight. And then you saw the very deeply insulting things that I witnessed just feet from my face that Joe had to bring up. No one told him to bring up a mental health crisis. No one did that. No one said, hey. I was alluding to it in the ring, but Joe was saying that to anyone that would walk by and say that we shouldn't have this match because he doesn't think Trey can handle it mentally. That was something he said more than once.
Those comments are those of Joe Alonzo and Joe Alonzo alone. We saw the t-shirt that Trey Miguel was wearing as he made his way out. That exclusive merchandise, the You Are More and Sobriety Club collaboration, going to be available online here soon. You Are More, of course, a tremendous organization that does a lot for mental health awareness, both in and out of professional wrestling. And of course, Sobriety Club speaks for itself.
Absolutely, the professional wrestling environment welcomes everyone. You want to come out and have some alcohol, you can have it. You want to come out and just enjoy the show with your friends in an environment that is healthy for you, come out and enjoy it. The door is welcome to all in AAW, and I don't know if Joe Alonzo is someone that is receptive and respective to that as well. I'm sorry, I've just never been in the ring with anyone more disrespectful than him. This whole company's been built on respect for more than 21 years, and it's very unfortunate that he's the guy that holds the big effing gold belt, as it's called.
It's tough to say because what I did say when you were in the ring waiting for Alonzo to come out to make those disgusting, disparaging, just absolutely garbage remarks that he did about Trey Miguel, the success has followed Joe Alonzo throughout his AAW career, and it pains me to admit it every single time.
He calls himself the king of Chicago. He's also the king of shortcuts. He won that championship with the help of a child.
Speaking of a shortcut, Trey Miguel finds his way out the back door, standing switch into that German suplex.
We've seen it recently. You can win a title, and less than a week later, you can lose that title. Every single time the champion defends the belt in AEW, they can lose it.
And for Trey Miguel, championship gold is something that has eluded him the entire time he's been here in AAW. A well-accomplished tag team wrestler. He's challenged for the Heritage title on more than one occasion, but he has never been able to claim gold in this company. And being a former TNA X-Division Champion, he's not a stranger to it. Double stomp to the spine. 2 count says Nate Speckman.
you know, and you can also see Trey's working that ring rust off. You're not just working the ring rust off with anyone. You're working it with for lack of a better phrase, one of the most despicable guys in the business who's very mean and would love to re-injure you.
Oh, and now look at Alonzo. Again, pulling out another shortcut. And a hook in the tights, but follows with a super kick. Springboard, gets caught. Into a flatliner, Miguel, your new champ. No. God, how awesome would that have been? The reign ending before it even begins.
Yes. You can see the referee giving the notion that was 2. Obviously, Trey calling on these fans to pump him up one more time. You know, and the sociopath crowd will turn out for Joe Alonzo. You know what I mean? The people that have the Punisher logo as their Facebook account profile are showing up for him as well.
The boomers that you scroll one, it's the same picture over and over again. Like close-up self. You know what picture I'm talking about.
Yeah, the crowd that roots for Jason Voorhees in the horror movie are showing up for Joe Alonzo. And of course, you know, he has how many people helping him out at this point? His social media influencer accounts here at ringside to help him out with it as well.
Oh, and speaking of, right on cue, you jinxed it.
I said, I manifested it. That's a word I'm learning now.
Oh, and now Alonzo, Scorpion Death Drop in the center of the ring. Now hooking the leg, going for the cover, looking to retain the AAW title. Give the assist to Donovan Marcellus. Defense number 1 in the books.
5 minutes, 30 seconds. Your winner, and still AAW Heavyweight Champion, Joe Alonzo.
Alonzo picking up a victory yet again here in AAW, still the champion, and of course he's got the microphone.
We haven't heard enough.
You guys see that? Just like that. Third title defense against a former TNA Tag Team Champion. Former TNA X-Division Champion. I just beat Trey Miguel. And you know what I find? Other than your guys' disrespect, what I find is disrespect is that you guys are in Joe Alonzo's backyard. And when you guys came into the show tonight, on each and every single one of your seats was a TNA flyer and a TNA lockdown on August 23rd. And the fact that TNA wanted to use Joe Alonzo's brand to market and sell tickets to and not invite me, that's alright. On August 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Alonzo will be back here at Bourbon Street. And I'm going to show all of you people why I am your king of Chicago. And whether you like it or not, head of talent relations TNA, or Trey Miguel himself, let your little mark-ass boss, Carlos Silva, know that I'm going to be at TNA lockdown, whether I'm invited or not.
Joe Alonzo kicking the door down, writing his own invitation. He's going to be here August 22nd, and he says, I'm going to be there August 23rd.
I think I'm going to have to pay a rat from the blue line to jump off there and bite his face off. But the credit union won.
Oh, and look at Trey Miguel.
Oh, that isn't done. I don't think that issue's done at all.
That ain't done by a long shot.
When's the last time he won a match without having someone help him to do it?
Oh, Trey Miguel! Look at the lunge after Alonzo. Again, Alonzo heads over the guardrails. We have students from the back trying to get in between these two athletes. This one is not over between these two men.